Next, let's talk about what makes a YouTube video successful. There's a few different factors that contribute to a video's success for both bringing in views, but also converting subscribers. I'm sure you've maybe heard of some of these metrics before, but I want to dive into them further and how you can actually use them as tools to improve your content. The first most important one is obviously the CTR, which is the click-through rate of your video. So you've got your click-through rate. This is how many people, the percentage of people that click onto your video when it is displayed to them on the YouTube platform when they are browsing. The next metric is watch time and also watch retention. Both of these are very similar metrics, but work slightly differently. Watch time is the actual minutes and seconds that the average view duration was, and then the watch retention is the percentage viewed. So it might be 30% of people watch this video on average, or 60% video completion rate was the average. Both of these are kind of similar metrics, but work differently depending on the length of the video. So let's dive into these two metrics further. We've got two different videos here, one from my tech channel and a second one from my music channel. Now the key thing is, take a look at over here. We've got the average length of the video, which was 13 minutes and 2 seconds on the music channel. And then this one on my tech channel was only 4 minutes and around 14 seconds. Both of these videos have been successful. The music channel one has amassed around 65,000, 70,000 views, and the tech channel one is just a couple of weeks old, and it's already at around 15,000 views. The first thing I want to focus on is the watch retention. You can see this one on the tech channel has got a 55.3% watch retention, which isn't too terrible. That's actually quite difficult to achieve. And you can see when you look at this little line over here, this is the viewing trends and the habits of the viewers on average while they watch these videos. You can see they maybe got a little bit bored in this particular section, so they skipped a bit, and then they skipped a little bit through here with these little bumps, or they could have also rewound because there was something that was particularly interesting. Traditionally, any YouTube video has a huge drop-off within the first couple of seconds of the video, just because they autoplay when people scroll on mobile, so that's pretty difficult to avoid. But on average, this is the typical view for my channel. You can see by this gray line, it's not too bad performing video. In contrast, if we compare this to the music channel, you can see that there is a much less consistent viewership across the video. There's an average view duration of around 37%, 40% if we rounded that up, which isn't that bad for a video that is 13 minutes long. You have to consider the different length in these videos and the amount of attention that would demand from a viewer. But you would initially assume that this video would be less successful because it has such a low watch retention percentage in comparison to the video we just compared it to, and also the line is so inconsistent. And this is because people are hopping between the different chapters that I have placed within this video, so they're hopping between to see what product that they want to talk about. Sometimes that obviously is detrimental to a video performance, but I think it has its benefits. Now, when it comes to the average view duration, this is obviously basing it off of how long the video is that you have uploaded. So we've uploaded a 13-minute video, and on average, people watched about 5 minutes of that 13-minute video, whereas with this 4-minute video, on average, people watched around 2 minutes and 20 seconds of this video. Now, the metric I prefer to focus on is the watch percentage, because you can actually control this metric whenever you create your next upload, because you can set a particular target that you want to hit to ensure you can create the most engaging and interesting content possible. Whereas with the watch time, it's going to be different every single time, because you might upload a 4-minute video or you might upload a 25-minute video. So you would get something like 10 minutes average watch time on that video. So you're going to be uploading different length videos every single time. So it's hard to target a particular metric that you want to achieve for that. So for that particular reason, this is the one that you can sort of set targets for to help you improve your content. And by improving this, it will inevitably increase this metric anyways when you make your content. Now, some YouTubers say that the higher watch time you can get, forgetting about this, the higher watch time you can get, the better the video will perform, because you're keeping people on YouTube for longer. So if you uploaded a 25-minute video, obviously that would equal a much higher watch time than a 4-minute video, because you would get people to watch for, I don't know, like maybe 10 minutes compared to me that's getting people to watch for 2 minutes. So YouTube would be more likely to promote this video versus this video. That's something that people say. I personally disagree with that, because it's about how engaging that content is for how long somebody's watching. But dive into that if that's something that you think may be of interest.